In today's video, I'm going to be discussing September 11th and the big announcement for Social Security, including but not limited to retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. I have all the details for you right here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thanks so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons right down below the video. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well with the big subscribe button right down below. Again, thank you so much. It is such a busy time of year right now, and it is game on when it comes down to your fixed income benefit. Therefore, I want to talk about the details here in this video, as well as what's coming out as far as the announcement on September 11th, a couple days from now, Wednesday, and what is going on that day, because this will give us a much better glimpse into how much more you're going to be getting in your Social Security benefit checks, which, by the way, when I say Social Security, I'm referring to all the beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Well over 70 million people right now as we speak. It's a lot of people that rely on these fixed income benefits. But anyway, here we are, right? Are you ready for this? So Wednesday, we're going to be getting this all-important announcement, and this is going to be very, very influential when it comes down to your monthly benefit checks. Again, not sure if that's important to you, but that's very important to me. So I'm basically just sharing the information with you that I've been watching very closely here because I find this to be very important. It's going to impact, like I said, checks for 70 plus million people every single month going forward. Is that going to be impactful? I think so. So anyway, so what I want to bring to your attention. All right, so what's going on this day, and what is this big announcement that I want to bring to your attention here? It is the CPI. Wait, what? So what? Huh? You know what I mean? It's the inflation data, okay? Anyway, the CPI is the Consumer Price Index, otherwise known as the inflation data for the month of August. Wait, August? That's a long time ago, right? You're right. Now, however, this is how the report works. It always comes out in the middle of the month for the previous month. So this time on Wednesday, September 11th, we're going to be getting August inflation data, otherwise known as CPI, Consumer Price Index, okay? Now, why do we care? What does this have to do with anything? It's because this is puzzle piece number 2 of the 3 puzzle pieces we need to determine how much your COLA is going to be. Now, here is why this is a good thing, because whatever this number comes in at, when you have 2 pieces out of 3, we can speculate very, very closely to what the COLA is likely going to be with the next announcement that we get out in about another month from now, right? So my point is, even though we still need one more piece of this puzzle, as in we have 2 data points, well, we don't have it yet. As soon as we get data point number 2 on Wednesday, we will have 2 of the 3 data points. At that point, correct, we don't have all 3, so we don't know the exact number, but we can calculate very, very, very closely as to what the COLA raise is going to be. Now, it's still up in the air as of right now. We only have 1 data point as of right now as we speak, okay? So yes, that is good, but we're going to see a lot more data here, and we're going to have a much better picture once we get the second data point in just a couple days on Wednesday, okay? So that is what I'm talking about here and why this is such a big deal, okay? So all of the other inflation data that you heard me talk about for the first, 6 months of this year, all of that was very important, but it was leading up to these 3 important months that I've been talking about for months now: July, August, and September. But we're already in September. What does that mean, right? It simply means that the inflation data is a few weeks delayed, right? So we got July inflation data in the middle of August. We're getting August inflation data in the middle of September, and we're getting September inflation data in the middle of October, right? Is that going to make sense, right? So anyway, long story short here, this announcement, even though it seems a little bit benign, like, who cares? It's just inflation data. We don't care about this. It's not going to impact us in our monthly benefit. Oh, it is, right? It is, because this is one of the data points that is used to determine the COLA, right? So again, we'll have to see what happens here. The inflation's been kind of bouncing around over the last couple months here. It hasn't really been taking much of a direction either, significantly up, significantly down. It's just kind of been bouncing around a bit. So my point is, this next report here really could come in kind of anywhere on the map here. That's kind of why it's such a wild card, is we don't really know. It's kind of hard to say at this point because we haven't been given much of a direct trend as far as what inflation has been doing the last several months here. So it's kind of all over the place. Either way, we'll have this next data point bright and early, 8:30 a.m. on East Coast time on Wednesday. Now, I'll bring you that information right away as I get it when I have a chance to go through the report and look at everything. But this is going to be very important, and I want to look at this because once we get this, we'll have a much, much, much better idea of where that COLA is going to land. And that's going to, remember, go into effect on Wednesday? No, not on Wednesday. It does not go into effect then. It goes into effect when? January 1st. Right. We know that, right? So anyway, I know you know that, but sometimes I get questions down below saying, but wait, you said the COLA was starting, X date. No, starts January. It happens, first of the year every year. But this is the data point that's coming out to help determine what that COLA will be. I know, right? So I know I've said that a few times here in this video, but again, I just want to make that very clear that this is just the second of 3 data points. Again, there I go, saying it again. But again, I just want to make it very clear because sometimes I do get that question that says, you said it was coming this month. No, it's not coming this month, but rather the inflation data point is coming this month, and that is when it'll give us a better idea of what that raise will be. Make sense? So anyway, very important. We're in a very busy time of year right now. The third quarter of the year is always very, very busy. July, August, and September, the third quarter. And then once we get into October, it's game on then. There's a lot of announcements that come out in October. And of course, once we get all of those, I will break all those to you. But that's still a month from now. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just watch the data that we have coming in now. Let's go through all the information here. And by the way, September is also very important. And there's a lot of announcements coming out. And there's deadlines coming in later on this month as well. A lot of things they got to get done here. A lot of which probably won't get done anytime soon, unfortunately. Either way, I'm here for you. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video again with the share button down below. Like the video, give it a big old thumbs up. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below in the comment section. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. Those have hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now, popping up on your screen right now, you'll see some videos. Check out one of those. So again, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Take care, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.